Review, Star Wars Ahsoka Season 1 Episode 2 Toil and Trouble. Home Reviews. Ryan Seun-woo Kwan August 26, 2023, 6:48 p.m. Disney Plus. A series Star Wars Ahsoka, Season 2 Episode 2, called Toil and Trouble, explores the story of Ahsoka Tano, Rosario Dawson, Sabina Wren, Natasha Liu Bordizzo, Hera Syndulla, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and Huyang, David Tennant, learning of the return of Grand Admiral Thrawn, Lars Mikkelsen. They are on a mission to locate Thrawn's location to not only eliminate Thrawn as a threat but to find their friend Ezra Bridger, Eamon Esfandi, who likely survived alongside the Grand Admiral during the aftermath of the Battle of Lothal during the Age of the Rebellion. However, the Dark Jedi Nye sister Morgan Elsbeth, Diana Lee Innocent II, and Inquisitor Merrick, Paul Darnell, seek to bring Thrawn back as heir to the Empire. Therefore, the New Republic and the Imperial Remnant are on a race to find Thrawn, and the fate of the known galaxy lies on who reaches the Grand Admiral first. Top stories about Kinetics V349904. Read more. CBC and Max's comedy series sort of set to end after third season. The episode begins with Ahsoka meeting a recovering Sabina in a Lothal medbay. Sabina tells her former master that the star map showed two galaxies and a pathway between them. To Ahsoka's disappointment, Wren didn't decipher the map before Shin stole it. Ahsoka leaves frustrated because Sabina let herself and the star map be in a vulnerable location to be taken by Shin and Balin's HK assassin droids. Ahsoka leaves for Sabina's home and uses psychometry to learn what happened the previous night, Sabina dueling Shin in a lightsaber fight. When entering Sabina's room, Tano decapitates a surviving HK droid and brings its head to Sabina so the latter can analyze its memories. Wren gathered data on the droid's head and discovered the droid originated from Corellia. Ahsoka remembers Morgan Elsbeth had factories on Corellia, and Hera, via hologram, tells the former Jedi Knight she will meet Ahsoka at Corellia. At the world of Cetos in the Gnghb system, Balin and Shin arrive at Cetos' star map reflex point, and the latter contacts Morgan about their arrival at the site, not before hearing the cries of what seems to be Purrgil whales. Later, Morgan arrives at the reflex point and explains to Balin and Shin an ancient people from another galaxy made the reflex point. The Night Sister then activates the star map and the entire reflex point with magic, displaying a gigantic spherical star map showing many galaxies, including the known galaxy. Thrawn is in one of the several unknown galaxies, one inhabited and surrounded by Purrgil whales. In the unknown galaxy, Thrawn is currently in Peridia, an extragalactic location many, including Balin and the Jedi, regarded as a myth. The star map reveals the pathway to Peridia, which Morgan and the group could use to reach Thrawn and bring him back to the known galaxy to lead the Imperial remnants. Later, Morgan receives a telepathic call from Thrawn across time and space. After hearing the call, Elsbeth tells Balin and Shin to prepare the Eye of Zion ship's safe arrival to Cetos, with Balin assuring Morgan that Merrick would complete his task, retrieving the final hyperdrive the Eye of Zion needs on Corellia. When the Night Sister left the reflex point, Shin questioned her master about what would happen if they found Thrawn. Balin vaguely tells his apprentice that Thrawn's return to the known galaxy would start a new war between the New Republic and the Imperial remnants and a new beginning for the known galaxy. For the two Dark Jedi, Thrawn's return would bring them power, but what type of power remains unknown. Balin then tells Shin to head to Corellia and assist Merrick in the final transport of the last hyperdrive that needs to be installed in the Eye of Zion when it arrives at the Gnghb system. In Corellia, Ahsoka meets with Hera at a shipyard where Morgan's factories are. The two meet with MYN Weaver, Peter Jacobson, who says, all Imperial assets were dissolved and redistributed, including those held by Morgan Elsbeth. Because of Hera's rank as a New Republic general, she was able to grant her and Ahsoka access to Morgan's former facilities. The facilities Elsbeth used to build hyperdrive generators for Imperial-class Star Destroyers for the Galactic Empire. Today, the workers are taking the hyperdrives apart to power the new ships in the New Republic's defense fleet. To Ahsoka and Hera's nervousness, the facilities still employ ex-Imperials. Many ex-Imperials work at every level of the New Republic government because an empire does not become a New Republic overnight. Hera questions the workers' loyalties, with Weaver assuring her that they do not care about the nuances of galactic politics and are loyal if paid well. Back in the Lethal medbay, Huyang meets with Sabina. The ancient Jedi droid notices Sabina's lightsaber, but she reminds him it belonged to Ezra. Huyang knows it and tells Ren it is still her lightsaber since Ezra passed it down to her and Sabina modified it. Huyang and Sabina argued about her returning to Ahsoka to train as a non-force sensitive Jedi again. Although Huyang makes many annoying logical facts about Sabina's non-force sensitivity, he still scolds Sabina for wasting time and not dedicating time to carry on Ezra's legacy as a Jedi, force sensitive or not. Weaver brings Ahsoka and Hera to the control center of Morgan Elsbeth's facilities on Corellia. Hera notices a hyperdrive core in a distant shipyard, but it looks too big for the New Republic's defense fleet. In response, Weaver, secretly an Imperial spy, attempts to stall and distract Hera from the hyperdrive by wasting time on unlocking classified information about the hyperdrive core's purpose. When Ahsoka asked about HK assassin droids, the Red Protocol droid C1 said that an HK assassin droid, with high-level security clearance, prevented her from cataloging inventory of arriving transports for hyperdrive core shipments. When C1 discloses her belief the HK assassin droid is in the transport ship carrying the hyperdrive core, the workers, secretly Imperial spies, in the control center attacked Ahsoka and Hera. Ahsoka defeats the Imperial spies and tries to stop the transport while Hera goes to her phantom ship to help Tano with her task. Merrick and an HK assassin droid confront Ahsoka. During their duel, Hera and her droid chopper managed to get a tracker on the transport ship before it jumped into hyperspace. The fight ends with Merrick escaping with the help of Shin Hati from Corellia. In the aftermath, the New Republic arrests everyone working in Morgan Elsbeth's former facilities. Hera questions the workers' decisions and loyalties, and Ahsoka says greed motivated them to continue working with the Imperial remnants. In Lethal, Sabina returns home to wear her Mandalorian armor and cut her hair short. Suited and ready, she calls Ahsoka via hologram. Ren wants to join her former master's mission to find Thrawn and Ezra. Ahsoka accepts and reunites with Sabina and compliments her former apprentice's haircut. Huyang informs Ahsoka and Sabina that Hera learned from her tracker that the transport that held the hyperdrive core is in the Gnghb system. With information, Ahsoka, Sabina, and Huyang enter hyperspace, not before Ahsoka calls and acknowledges Sabina as her Padawan once more. In the Gnghb system, the transport arrives and installs the hyperdrive core in the Eye of Zion, a massive circular ship with 9 hyperdrive cores now in total. At the Eye of Zion's command bridge, Baylan, Shin, and Merrick contacts Morgan, and the latter tells the three that the installation of the final hyperdrive core in the Eye of Zion will be complete, allowing them to head to Thrawn's location in the unknown galaxy and bring him back to the known galaxy. Troubled by Ahsoka's presence on Corellia, Baylan senses, in the Force, that Ahsoka's presence in the Force is elusive and believes she will come to the Gnghb system, to Morgan's frustration. Baylan remarks, "To kill her will be a shame. There are so few Jedi left." Baylan, Shin, and Merrick end the call and prepare to confront and kill Ahsoka and Sabina on Cetos. The Eye of Zion. In Ahsoka Season 1, director Steph Green and writer Dave Filoni added more mystery and nuance to the Star Wars lore in the second episode. A new galaxy far, far away from the known galaxy the Skywalker saga takes place in is massive. The revelation is incredible, considering there could be many new species, worlds, powers, and mysteries in the galaxies far from the known galaxy. Though known in legends, species, and creatures like Abeloth, the Yuuzhan Vong, the Rakata, and many others are yet to be adapted. Regarding the Rakata, in Legends, the Rakata and their infinite empire developed the earliest hyperdrive technology, and they had similar star maps to the one Morgan used on Seastos. The ancient civilization that created the Seatos star map reflex point might be the Rakata due to similar structures and technology the Rakata used in. The Eye of Zion likely utilizes old Rakata hyperdrive technology and techniques to mimic the Pergil whale's hyperdrive-like ability to travel to different galaxies and systems across time and space. The Rakata in the past were dark side oppressors that predated the Sith and fought the Jedi during its infancy as the ancient Jedi Order. Rating.